Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope you are all doing well today. Today I thought I would work in my Mixed Media Morsels Motivation 2020 book that I never finished. And I am on July. There's one spread for each month. This was a collaboration done with Cat Hand, and I'll link the video for this particular month below. And so I already started because it is quite a lengthy process this time, because you just layer on paint and some stamping and some tissue paper and more paint and some papers, just a whole bunch of layers. And as you know, when you use colors like all these different colors, you have to let them dry in between, so on and so forth, or you just end up with a big mess. So I thought that I would go ahead and continue on. I'm not going to do it quite the order Kat does it in her video. I'm going to do it my way, and then, but I should be able to incorporate most of the elements that she had in hers. So what she had, her focal point, she drew a flower, like a very loose flower. Now she actually did this twice. She did it once in her art journal, I think, and then once she did it in this book, because she liked the result so much. But when she did it in her art journal, she used a stamp for the flower. And then the second time, she just kind of free-handed it, and it was really cool. I liked the way it came out, so that's just kind of what I'm doing, is same thing. I'm just kind of free-handing it. Let's see, maybe put something there too. Just free-handing it like this. Now, I'm not sure if with the camera you can see. Let's see, I'll hold it up if you can see the flower. But what I'm going to do is go ahead now, and I'm going to use a Sharpie, and I'm going to go ahead and outline it and the stem. And she used Posca paint, which is fine. I just don't happen to have black Posca paint with me, so I'm using what I have. And guys, that's just the whole thing. You know, when you watch these videos, you might say, well, I don't have that. Well, what do you have? You know, use what you do have, and don't worry about what you don't have, right? Because so many people I watch have things that I just don't have. And, you know, I'm on a low spend, no spend year. You know, I'm not spending any money on craft supplies, but I'm really trying to rein it in a little bit. And I know with inflation and everything, you know, we all are. So just use what you have. Use your stash. Have some fun, you know, just relax about it. So there's my little flower, my little loose flower. Let's just add another little thingy there, and maybe another little thingy there. And let's just give it, no, we're not going to give it leaves even. We're just going to leave it like that. So there's my loose flower there. Now, she went ahead and used her paint to paint it in. I'm going to try my Posca pen to see if it will go over the color. It may not, but then I can do another coat. And honestly, I don't even care if some of the color does show through. So I'm just coloring it in with my Posca paints. Now, if you don't have Posca paint pens, you can use white acrylic paint, which is what Kat used. The thing is, you may, depending on the quality and thickness of your paint, you may just have to do a couple coats, and that's totally fine. You know, there's no reason, you know, why that's not a good thing, right, to do a couple coats. And I can already see some of the color bleeding through, so I'll probably have to do more than one coat. I'll just do one coat with you guys, though, and then know, you know, I'll be going back. I will be doing a flip through of this eventually when I get it done, and this book, and you know, then you'll be able to see the finished of everything, because the last video I did working on this book was the one with the butterfly, where I just did not like it at all, and I think I've done something that I can tolerate over it. So I'll be showing that when I do the flip through also. So yeah, so there's one each month, but I'm doing it more than that now because I just want to finish this. My goal, one of my goals this year was to finish up some of the journals I'd started. I think I have like 12 journals started, you know, and they need finishing. I can't even do a flip through Friday anymore because I don't have any more journals really finished. Now I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then what I'm going to do is probably do another coat and then re-outline it in black. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to go ahead and put some dots, some little black dots. I'm just adding some texture here and there and everywhere, and you know, little dots are great. Now Kat, in her video, if you watch her video, she used a stamp that had dots, but you know, I don't have a stamp with dots, so I can make dots. I don't need a stamp. And then she did it also in white. She added some white dots in places, so we can do that. Just adding a little texture. I can actually put some white dots up here by the black dots on that side if I want. And just, you know, add some more interest to the page so it's just not so much just paint, you know, blended together. Okay, like that. So we'll let that dry. And then she also took, now I had to use gesso because my white acrylic paint, I'm using super cheap acrylic paints. Oh, wait, I guess I really don't need that much more gesso. I'm using super cheap acrylic paints that I bought to have up here in the cabin. And so the white does not cover anything, so I had to actually use gesso, which is fine, no problem. Where is this here? Okay, so what I want to do, I want to just make some pink paint here, so I'm just going to put some gesso with the red to make some pink, like that. Okay, you can make them whatever color you want. It doesn't make any difference. This is just the cap off of my glue stick, and I'm just going to make some pink circles also just for added interest. Where is, use the back of this here. Sometimes you can make the rings go off the page. That looks cool too. So I'm just adding some fun pink circles. And we'll do one more here, just for some added interest, okay? All right, so there's that, okay? So looking good right now. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get this white in a little bit better with the Posca paint pen. And while I am, I'm going to tell you, I had the craft show up here this weekend, and it was okay. Actually, Saturday was not bad. Now, Sunday, I was supposed to do the show, and my husband and I decided on Saturday that we were going to pack up and not do Sunday because we were expecting snow and ice, especially at the higher elevations, which our cabin is, on Sunday. And with snow and ice, I didn't think anybody was going to be coming to the show to begin with, so I thought it was pretty pointless to sit there, and all day I would be looking out the window worrying about getting back home again, because guys, these are windy, hilly roads up here in the mountains, and it's not easy to get around when there's bad weather. So I did well enough. I thought it was fine. I didn't need to go ahead and do the show on Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. We just literally, I wasted the entire day. I have not done that for so long, guys. I watched videos basically all day long. It was great. I needed some downtime. Okay, so this is all got to dry a little bit. So I'm going to show you what the quote is. It says, "The more we do, the more we can do." And that's by William Haslett. Now, I think Kat had printed hers out and then cut them out. Well, I don't have a printer up here, and I don't have a stamp set with even alphas here. So I just decided I would write it on white paper and cut it out just as if I had printed it out. You know, why not, right? So let me just go ahead and trim this up. But anyway, so I wasted yesterday. Well, I say I wasted it, but I think I really needed a personal day. Because I've been really working hard, you know, getting ready for the show, opening up the cabin, working on my antique booth, you know, getting that all up and, well, it was up and going, but, you know, just really working on it and stuff. So, anyway, I really had a good day off, and it was gorgeous. It snowed, and it was just beautiful. I love it up in here in the mountains when it's snowy. We had, of course, our wood burning stove on. We watched the snow. We've got tons of food up here, so, you know, if we get stuck up here, it's no big deal. Just beautiful. We just had a really nice day. So let's see, the more we do, I'm going to leave we do together just because they're so tiny. Those two words are so tiny, I think that I would lose them on my desk here. So I'm just trying to trim them down to about the same height. All right, letting this dry. Hopefully it will be dry enough for me to put the words on. Okay, so guys, if you want to do the mixed media morsels motivation, the videos are all on Kat's channel. Oh, that's already dried. Okay, so we can go ahead and put this on. So, whoops, let me go ahead and wash my brush here. I got my water here. I don't know if you can see that. And dry it off. I love doing mixed media, and you know, I think I had mentioned, because I've been making journals for my craft fairs, I haven't been doing a whole lot of mixed media. I did a little bit of gel plating, which I made a video. So let's go ahead and put this on. Let me just dry this off really well. Okay. Yeah, I did a little bit of gel plating, which was fun, and I have a video on that. So I'm just putting this on this page here. And mixed media is just so fun, because really with this, there are no rules. Now, the only thing Kat does ask, and if you watch her video, you'll see, the only thing she does ask is if you do the mixed media morsels, that you use the quote, the quote for the month, because it is about being motivated, you know, being motivated, I guess, right? It's all motivational quotes. And so she asks that you use the quotes she gives. And she does ask also that if you do when you do the quotes, you give credit to who said them. In this case, this quote is William Hazlitt. I'm not sure if I can't tell if I'm working away from me here so that it can be in the camera. I know that's not quite even there. Okay. And Kat, if you watch her, she is so about precision and everything. I mean, she doesn't even like to get her fingers dirty, I don't think. And you know, when I do it, I'm like covered with glue and paint up to my elbows. Okay, there we go. So there's the quote right there. All right. Now let's go back to this little flower, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a little more outlining of this little guy with the Sharpie, just to redefine where I kind of went over with the Posca paint pen, or, you know, if you use acrylic paint, you're probably going to have to go back over the black lines, especially, you know, with a paintbrush, unless you're using a tiny little, maybe one of those tiny little pointed ones you use for watercolor or something. You could do it without having to go back, but it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. And if you don't even have a Sharpie, you can use black acrylic paint and just do it that way. Okay. All right. Oh, so there's our flower. Now she kind of had, because of the stamp she used originally, it looked like there was an ink spot here, kind of in the middle. So I'm just going to make that a little bit darker. And then I think she kind of gave it a little bit of a stem, or whatever you call this part of the flower, coming down like that. Like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. So then I have a little list because she went through over and over and over what, you know, the layers and the steps to make hers was just incredible. So then what I'm going to do, if this is dry, I'm going to take, this is just a Sharpie. This is one of the fine line Sharpies. And I'm just going to quickly scribble around here like this. I like scribble outline on things. If you've seen my channel for any length of time, you know I like to do things scribbly. And it's working okay, but I'll probably go back and do a little bit more. I think the Mod Podge is still a little bit wet. But I just kind of want to give you an idea of what it looks like. I've ruined more pens being impatient and drawing over Mod Podge or, you know, matte media. I have really done a job on a lot of pens. Please, please, okay. All right, I'm not going to do any more because I am wrecking this pen here. All right, I'm not going to do any more with that right now. The only other thing that she did, and I think I will, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it or not. She added some black splatters, and I don't have a fan brush here. I only have this silly little brush that I'm using. Oh, the black's never even been open. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm just going to do some black splatters and see if I can do some. But this is the paintbrush I'm working with, so I don't have high hopes, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Okay. You have to just really water your paint down. Oh yeah, it's working. It is working. And I'm actually gonna, I don't think she did them on both pages. I don't remember, but I'm going to. I really want some over here. There we go. Okay. All right. There it is. I like it. I think it turned out really well. Let me move this before we have a disaster. I think it turned out really well. And this is just really, really a fun little project to work on. This little book, the Mixed Media Motivations. The book is made out of 2 check registers, and Kat has a video of how to create the book before you start doing. It was supposed to be once a month in the year 2020, but I only went so far, then stopped, and now I'm just finishing it off because I want to get this one finished. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Please check out Kat's video. Like I said, I will put the link below. From that one, you should be able to just hit her screen, and if you type in Mixed Media Morsel Motivation, you'll get all her videos for this whole project here. So I hope you like this video. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you do. And until the next video, guys, I hope you're all truly blessed. Bye-bye.